Hello everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. First of all, apologies for not having a video up for a long time. I have been going out on little walks, maybe snipping up the hedge up and in the hardwood forest a few times. Just work's been really busy in the past few months, working away from home, run up to Christmas, spending time Christmas shopping with some family, and had some really exciting news to share, which I might share later on. Sadder news, so to speak, get out of the way with first. Mister is arthritis of the spine is getting worse, and he's down to about 2 mile walks, which he can manage comfortably. So I don't think he'll be out on any more sort of longer walks or hikes or anything. Probably just do small stuff with him. Whether or not I video any of them for YouTube or not, I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But the veterinary care he's receiving is brilliant, and his injections do help him quite a bit. But he's getting old and he's slowing down, so we're just gonna, as long as he's happy to keep plodding on and getting out for walks, we're happy. So, but he's still happy in himself, which is the main thing. So on a lighter note, pushing on, today we're going to head up to Windy Gyle, and I've got Maya out with us today. And temperatures in the valley at the moment are -2, but it doesn't really feel that cold. I've only got a thin shirt on and a thin base layer, mid layer on. Fingers are a little bit chilly, but I've got all my winter gear in the bag there. So yeah, hopefully there's plenty of snow on the top. There was a little bit on hedge up last weekend when I was up there. I did a little short video for that. I might do a little short video on this trip as well. See how we'll get on. Weather's kind of misty and foggy in the valley. It might be a little bit clearer up the top, but it looks like it's lifting at the same time. But some of the views on the way in this morning were absolutely fantastic. So clear in places, and the snow just makes everything quite bright. So because of that, Maya has her goggles on the day. She's got her fancy shades on to protect her eyes, because even though it doesn't seem massively bright on the camera, it is quite light out here, and I don't want her eyes getting bad. Plus the wind's supposed to get up as the day goes on. Forecast snow this afternoon, but probably back to the car by then. So that'll help any bits of ice or snow whipping up from the ground to protect their eyes from that as well. So yeah, come on Maya. So it's enough of me rabbiting on. I think I'm going to stop and get my gloves on, push on for a bit, and yeah, we'll catch you in a bit. Well, I don't know how well you can hear us up here because that wind's picking up. I think it's forecast by this afternoon at some point to be 52 mile an hour wind gusts up to 40 mile an hour winds. I don't know where the GoPro is going to pick this up, but some of these views from the top of Windy Gyle are absolutely fantastic. So I was going to share me good news on the top of Windy Gyle, but I think change of plan with that wind, and it does look like it's forecast heavy snow about 2 o'clock till 6 o'clock. It's 20 past 10 at the moment, but I can see in the distance in the valleys. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but that's Headshope over there, and that's the Cheviot. But Headshope is starting to get taken up by this low cloud. And there's a water cloud moving in from the southeast. So I think plan of attack is get off the high ground for now. Oh my Maya. Gonna get off the high ground while this weather front moves in. Even though on the way here this morning I took a wrong turn. Instead of heading into Winton Valley, I was heading towards Headshope just on autopilot, because the last 2 hikes I've done have been up Headshope. But I would have had a fantastic cloud inversion from Headshope. It's literally just the point of Headshope sticking out the clouds. But never mind. According to my watch there, it's minus 3.1 degrees. But the real feel's got to be a lot less than that. Feels about minus 6 to minus 8. Was kind of taking your breath away, that wind, but there's very dry, if that makes sense. You found? Maya? There you go. She's on the hunt for something. So a little bit of exploring, because I'm always drawn in by the waterfall for some reason. I just like it there. So we're going to push on. I'm going to try and find a route down to Davidsons Linn. There is one route that'll get us down to the road, but it is hard walking, and that was in the summer as well. It might be a bit dodgy this time of year, but then there's a lot of ice, so the wet ground should be frozen solid. I just don't want to get wet in these conditions. So I think I'm going to detour down towards Hazy Law, cut into the woodland, and then maybe walk through the woodland for a bit, get out of this wind, and then try and get a route through the waterfall. In fact, I know there's a route to the waterfall, it's just quite a bit out the way, so we'll see if I can find another route down there which is less distance. If not, I might just do the longer walk. But she's starting to pull now, so there's something kicking around that she likes the smell of. But this is some of the views we've got. You see that cloud's taking over Headshope now, and it seems to be pushing this way a little bit. So I don't really want to be up here in a whiteout, especially if I'm exploring. And I apologise if your nose is running, because it's pretty cold. So yeah, I'll put this away, make tracks, we'll see you in a bit. I've just dropped through. There was another route through the woods slightly further along. I don't advocate letting Huskies off lead. I'm definitely all for keeping them on, but I know with Maya, she's well trained, so I can trust her, but to an extent where she's very close range. And the only reason why I let her off lead there was because her lead was getting tangled in the branches, so I've had to navigate some fallen trees which seem pretty safe the way they're lying, and the thickness of the branches which are supporting the trees for us to crawl under. So I've crawled on about 4 or 5 trees and navigated a couple of fallen trees and managed to hit this road. which is, I think it's a Salters Path road. Now this is the first route I've tried to get through where I got diverted through the trees and backtracked, and the other one was a lot easier. But these are the some of the public rights of way, which the fallen trees have blocked it. And I think on one of my videos, did a wild camp at Windy Gyle, the route I've just showed there, I walked so far they managed to drop down to the water, a stream, and make my way through. So you can get that way, but it'll be far too slippy in this. But what a beautiful place. Absolutely stunning in the winter. Absolutely stunning. And since we've lost a lot of elevation, it's starting to snow. I don't think it was due until about 2 o'clock, but yeah, it's looks like it's pushed over from Headshope and making its way this way. So might have to take off me mid layer and put my waterproof jacket on just to keep us dry, because I'm quite warm and the snow will melt on my clothes and that'll cool, and I definitely don't want to get wet like I've said earlier. So I'm going to follow this road for a bit, and I do know there is a route to the waterfall. Make my way through some fallen tree, the odd fallen tree, and it was a little bit soggy, the ground, but it should be frozen in these temperatures. It's a bit of a longer walk. I'm going to just see if I can find a shortcut straight to the waterfall, especially for when the spring and summer comes around, because I do like to visit this waterfall. It's a nice place for a cup of coffee as well, and I would like to bring the family up here on a day walk and have lunch up here one day, so something to look forward to in the future. And so yeah, just going to keep plodding along here and admiring it, and hopefully get a little route through the waterfall, which I have got somewhere in mind I wanted to try from my last hike up here. So hopefully that pays off, but we'll bring us back in a little bit. Well, we've made it to Davidsons Linn, and still just a beautiful spot. Never ceases to amaze this place. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. A little bit of an ice shelf here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. And the smaller waterfall is pretty frozen as well. Take a look at that. Yeah. But as always, the camera never does it any justice. You just have to get out and see it for yourself. But first things first, I'm going to get the kettle on, I think. What are you doing, Maya? What are you doing? Hey. What's on your head? What are you doing? You crazy? Good girl. Good girl. Good. Cheers, guys. So with the colder temperatures and probably not using the GoPro for a while, the battery's life isn't too good in it. And I have got other batteries with us, but they're all flat. I just managed to charge this one up in the car on the way this morning because I forgot to do it last night. So I don't think I'll do much more filming on the way back. It's just not much of a walk, and you're kind of walking along the side of a hill. So I'm going to keep the concentration so I don't end up slipping into the stream. But yeah, so far just another fantastic day out. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Maya's loving it. It's nice to get out in the snow with the Huskies as well. Milo done hedge up last weekend on Saturday night, I think it was. Went up on the night time. I think I did a little YouTube short video for that. And Maya's out today at Windy Gyle. It's a Sunday, week before Christmas. Actually a week today I think for Christmas. So yeah, exciting times. So some of the news I was thinking about sharing with everybody is it's now safe to tell everybody that Nick and I are going to be parents, and the baby's due June and 2023, so absolutely buzzing to say the least. Really overjoyed that they both were, so can't wait. So things might be a little bit different. I don't know how things is going to happen with time for videos. I know work's taking its toll. I haven't done many videos, getting out for the odd walks. This video is probably going to be a shorter one. I've probably lost all what little editing skills I had. So hopefully the video turns out alright. But just absolutely over the moon. Can't wait. Hopefully the beginning of January at some point. Should hopefully find out the gender. We both decided that we wanted to know, just so it takes a bit of the stress off getting things prepped and ready for the baby arriving. So yeah, just can't believe it. Just lost for words at times. Just really over the moon, chuffed to bits. So yes, I'm going to be a dad. Absolutely buzzing. So yeah, I don't know much else to say really. Just wanted to get out there. All the family and friends know, everyone on Facebook knows, so just the YouTube, you guys who follow along the videos and the adventures of me and the dogs, and Nick as well. Hopefully going to be another little set of boots joining me on my adventures and making memories. So yes, can't wait. I'm just going to take this moment in, and would like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a happy 2023, just in case I don't get out much over the Christmas and New Year, which I'm planning on, but we'll see what the weather says. Hopefully get out and do a hammock camp and a wild camp. I've got some new gear I want to try out. It's just been stored in the bedroom and the wardrobe for a long time now, so I'm going to get myself out, weather permitting, and hopefully get a few more videos up on YouTube and share my adventures with everybody. So that all being said, as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time. Merry Christmas and look after yourselves, and we'll see you soon.